I actually slept so well last night. Like, I did not wake up for the first time until literally like 1:32 a.m. and that is really, really good for me at this point. And so I'm waking up this morning feeling very good in comparison to how I've been waking up the past few mornings. I think I'm going to go to the gym today, not to do anything crazy at all, literally to get in a workout that I 100% could do at home, but I just feel like I'm gonna wanna go to the gym and do something since I'll be at home majority of the rest of the day. This is my first time using the gua sha for my morning routine. I am so excited about it. It is cold, it's been in the fridge all night long, but I'm also like really not sure how to exactly do it. Ooh. But I do clench my jaw in my sleep, and I feel like this is going to work out all of those knots in my jaw. Hi, hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am 38 weeks pregnant. I can't even believe it. 38 and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 38 weeks and 3 days pregnant today. I cannot even believe it. I wanted to do a little update for you guys before we go into the gym and get a quick body weight workout in today. Basically, the past 48 hours, I have been having like fairly intense, not intense, maybe that's not the right word. I have been having period cramp like pains in like my lower belly area, and I know that that's super common as your body like prepares for labor and all of that. So I called the nurse this morning and was just like, hey, this is what's been going on. It's not been to a point where like I can't continue doing my normal thing and going about my day, but I just wanted to make sure that it is normal and everything is okay. I also think that on Saturday, I lost my mucus plug because I've seen pictures of what they look like and I know what, you know, like normally comes out of me, and it wasn't any of that. And so I'm like, I think that's what it was. So I told her that, and she was like, okay, that's all great news. Clearly your body is preparing for labor. She said, obviously this could still go on for a few days, but it's definitely something to be aware of, that your body is preparing for labor and getting ready for it. And so basically just to start being more aware of the timing of them, because right now they've kind of been like fairly consistent through the course of the day, so it's just my body prepping for labor. But once they get more consistent, just to be more aware of the timing of them, so as they get closer together we can really start to like time them for contractions, and then that, because my water may never break, you know, and so basically just be more aware. But I did ask her if I could go to the gym, and she said as long as I feel up for it and I take it easy, which I'm going to do, then I can definitely get a light workout in, which is what I'm planning on doing. So exciting, because she said clearly your body's preparing for labor, and I was like, so crazy, considering I obviously know that this could still go on for a while and that I literally could still be like 39 weeks pregnant and going through this, and I don't want to get my hopes up that it's coming soon, but like it could also be coming soon and I could have my baby boy this week. That would be absolutely wild. So I figured I'd pick up the camera and I'd vlog it, and maybe I vlog through the course of the day, the course of this week, and maybe my labor will start this week. Maybe I go into labor this week. How crazy would that be? I don't know. I feel like my life right now is the same cycle over and over again. I do something, I need to lay down and take a nap for a little bit, and then I eat something. I do something for a little bit, lay down and take a nap, eat something, and then I repeat. It just goes on and on. I feel like I literally have like such minimal energy of time that I actually can like sit and be productive and get things done, or like go do something, do a workout, and then I need to like put my feet up, scroll on my phone for a little bit, / take a nap, and then all of a sudden I'm hungry, and it's just this ongoing loop of my life right now. But I guess that's just what maternity leave is going to be before baby boy comes. The workout today honestly was so good. It just felt good to get out of the house and get some movement in. I 100% could have done that workout from home. I literally did a lower body circuit of 4 different exercises, and then I just repeated that 3 times, and then an upper body circuit of 4 exercises, repeated that 4 times. It literally took me like 35-40 minutes, took plenty of time to rest, and it just felt good to get some movement in, and that is exactly what I'm looking for right now. Obviously, I'm 38 weeks pregnant. I'm not trying to really achieve any like big miraculous goals at the moment, and so I'm really just trying to keep myself as healthy as possible and moving as much as possible that I feel comfortable with these last like couple weeks of pregnancy. I have had some cramping all morning, like off and on, nothing super bad, nothing super consistent either. I did really pay attention to the one, because one started right around the time that I was going to start working out, and it lasted for about an hour, and then it really hasn't been too consistent ever since that point. So they're definitely like not all of the time, but it's definitely my body preparing for labor, which is super exciting. But I also like don't want to get my hopes up and tell myself like, yes, I'm having the baby this week, because it could still be another week and a half, even longer than that. Everyone tells me like, your first one, it's a boy, they like to take their time, they like to hang out in there. So I'm like, meh. So I don't know what to expect, but I am definitely staying optimistic. I'm just trying to really listen to my body and take care of myself as much as possible. It is so difficult for me to slow down. You guys know this, but I honestly feel like I like haven't been given a choice this past couple days and this past week, which has been really nice for me. And even though I've been on maternity leave, I was like, oh my God, I'm still gonna be overdoing it. I'm still gonna be doing this. And like, I really haven't, because I can't. I don't have the energy for it. Yeah, I literally just told you, like, I literally will do something and then feel like I need to take a nap. So it's kind of where I'm at this point. My big like thing of the day was I got a workout in, and I threw a new comforter into the wash, so that way we can put that onto the bed, because it's like our warmer comforter than the one that we're using right now, because I am sweating 24/7 and I'm just warm 24/7. So we're swapping it out with one of our summer comforters. So it's like my big excursions of the day today. I would like to go for a walk in a little bit after I kind of like have chilled for a bit, and then kind of just gonna hang out the rest of the day. But honestly, like, this is it at this point. It's literally just waiting for him to come and trying to keep myself feeling like somewhat productive but not overdoing it, which is this hard balance for me, especially at 38 weeks. Whenever I eat a banana, I always just get so proud of myself, because for so long I just couldn't have them. I'm like, wow. I am thinking about going to get my nails done either tomorrow or on Wednesday, unless baby boy decides to make his grand appearance from now until then. I am thinking I'm going to stick with the blue theme. Like, I have these now. I think this time I'm going to get them cut short again. Like, they're really not even long. Like, this is how long they are right now. Like, they're not even bad. Like, they're really short. I think I'm gonna get them even shorter, and I'm gonna do just like various shades of blue, stick with my baby boy theme, stick with my blue theme, and then I just feel like it'll be so nice to have a fresh set of nails and my toes all done before baby boy comes. So I'm like brainstorming. I have to call tomorrow and like make sure they can actually get me in, but luckily I have nothing else going on in my life at this point besides sitting around and waiting for baby boy to come. And so whenever they can take me, I am just going to go. But I think that's what I'm thinking. Like, I didn't know if I would be able to go for another time before he came, but I go every 3 weeks, and this is the week that it would be 3 weeks. So I'm like, should I just go? Because at this point, this will definitely be my last time before he comes, unless he decides to not come until like 41 and a half weeks, which best not be the case. I started off this morning crying over wedding videos that I was watching from me and Timmy, because Timmy and I are coming up on our 1-year anniversary on Saturday, and so I was just like, memories have been popping up all week, so I'm like, let me go back into my camera roll and watch some old wedding videos, look through some old pictures, just like, I don't know, just for fun. And then I literally started sobbing and was just like remembering all of the amazing happy times, and just how that, I cannot even believe that that was a year ago. Like, I cannot believe the fact that we are coming up on, oh my God, almost just vomited. I cannot believe the fact that we are coming up onto a year of being married and we're about to bring a baby boy into this world. Like, I literally am so excited, but I literally woke up this morning and then just like cried in bed while Timmy was like showering and getting ready, just like remembering all of like the happy, amazing moments that at this time last year. So that's how my day started. Timmy made me pancakes because I said I was craving pancakes, and so he said he would make me some, and now I'm getting ready to go for a little walk because it is a beautiful morning out and it's supposed to get pretty warm today. So while I'm sure I'll sit outside, I feel like I want to get some movement in before it gets too hot. So let's go for a walk. Honestly, like, curb walking is just not comfortable, and anyone who tells you that it is just literally lying to you. Everyone, especially when you get towards the end of pregnancy, is like, what are you doing to prepare your body? What are you doing for this? What are you doing for that? And I am like, oh my goodness, curb walking is uncomfortable. I really have not done a lot of like induction techniques to induce my body into labor because I honestly do just really want to go into labor naturally. You guys have seen the stretches that I have done, but I haven't really done a lot of other techniques. Like, I know people will do acupuncture, or people will like eat this, drink that, things like that. Like, I recently started drinking raspberry leaf tea, just like literally a cup or two a day. I know it's supposed to like prepare your cervix and get everything all ready, but I really don't want to do too many things to induce my body into going into labor. Like, I know some people will be like, the best way to get the baby out is the same way the baby got in, and like, I don't want to force myself to have sex if I don't want to have sex, just to induce myself into labor. And so I really haven't done a lot of induction techniques. Of course, I'm only like 38 and a half weeks, and so maybe that will change if I get into like my second half of 39 or into 40 weeks. Maybe I'll feel differently about it, but I honestly just want to go into labor naturally. That's something that's really important for me. In terms of a birth plan, because it's something that I have gotten questions about, people are always curious about like what my birth plan is going into labor, what I'm thinking, all of that. Honestly, I have a fairly flexible birth plan because I have never done this before. I have no idea what to expect. In my most perfect and ideal situation, I will deliver baby boy vaginally, and I will use no medicine at all. I will go without an epidural, anything like that. Listen, also disclaimer, like, this is what I'm thinking. Obviously, I've never done this before. This could all drastically change, and to be honest with you, I really do not care about your opinion about whether I should use medicine, should not use medicine, should use induction techniques, should not use induction techniques. I think that everyone's journey and everyone's process is totally unique and totally theirs, and whatever works best for you is what worked best for you. This is just what I am doing for myself and my plan going into labor. So that's kind of my plan, is if I can do it as natural as possible, and if I can deliver vaginally, that is what I want. However, I am very open to whatever is best for me and my baby, and so if I need an epidural, I'm not against getting one, but I definitely would like to labor for as long as possible until I feel like I can't go on any longer, my body can't go on any longer, or until they tell me like, listen, it's safer for you or the baby to get an epidural, to do this, to do that, to have a C-section. Like, I want to go in fairly open-minded. I know myself, and I know if I tell myself this is exactly how I want to go, I want to go just like this, and then it doesn't, I'm going to be disappointed. I just know that about myself, and I obviously don't want to set myself up to potentially be disappointed. And so I'm going in saying, this is what my ideal birth would look like. I would like to deliver vaginally, and I would like to do it as naturally without medicine as possible. However, if I am really, really struggling, or if it is what is best for me or for baby boy and things need to change, then things need to change. At the end of the day, and again, this is just my opinion, you do not get an award for doing it as naturally as possible, for doing it without an epidural, for doing it vaginally compared to having a C-section. Like, whatever is best for you and your baby is what you should do, and if that is getting an epidural right away, then that is great, and if that is not getting an epidural at all, that is also great. There's nothing wrong with either option, and I don't want someone to feel like one method is better than another. That's not what I'm saying at all. This is kind of just what I've decided would be what I would like ideally going into the situation if I have a choice in the matter. And so that's kind of my thought process. But I did definitely tell Timmy, because obviously he's going to be there with me and he's like my coach through this whole thing, that if I say that I want an epidural, if I am done doing this naturally, then that is what I want, and so be it. And I am not, it's not a bad thing, you know what I mean? Like getting an epidural is not a bad thing, but if I can do it without medicine and do it naturally, then that is what I'm going to do. But I also want what's best for me and my baby. And so I just wanted to be open and honest about that. I have obviously no idea what this process is going to look like. I have obviously no idea if I'm going to need medicine, not need medicine. I really don't know, and I'll report back when I do like my birth story afterwards. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, because that is something I've gotten questions on, is like, what is my plan in terms of my birth plan, in terms of medicine or no medicine. That's kind of where my head is at. As of right now, I really haven't done a ton of induction techniques. I don't really plan on doing it, because I believe when my body is ready to go into labor, it is going to go into labor. And then same thing, if I could do it as naturally as possible in terms of the birthing process without using medicine, great. If I need it and I'm struggling, then I need it, and so be it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And so that is kind of where I am at. I just want to do whatever is best and safest for me and my baby, and that's just kind of where I'm at this point. I am so tired this morning. It is actually unreal. I just did not sleep last night, and I think I jinxed myself, because I was talking with my sister the other day and she was like, I've been having such bad pregnancy insomnia. I wake up at all hours of the day, and I'm like, I don't get pregnancy insomnia. I wake up a bunch in the middle of the night and then I just fall right back asleep. Last night I literally had insomnia all night long. I slept for like 20-30 minutes at a time. I could not get comfortable, and it wasn't just like, oh, I can't fall asleep. It was like, oh, it was just bad. It was like one of the worst nights of sleep that I've had this pregnancy, and I am just so exhausted this morning. My body just feels so sore today from like existing. Like my upper back hurts, my legs hurt, just literally from existing. And so I've decided I'm going to get up this morning and I'm going to do a little bit of yoga just to like get a good stretch in, because I feel like that's what I really need. And then maybe just go for a super short walk outside, because I just want to get some fresh air. And then the rest of the day is going to be spent relaxing, maybe getting something done for baby boy's nursery, but really not much else today, because I am struggling this morning. So maybe getting some movement in is going to change all of that around, and I will feel like miraculously better. But I don't know, I just feel very tired today. Like I just feel like I woke up and life hit me hard this morning. So many people have said to me, like, at this stage in pregnancy, you should be washing your hair basically every single day, because you just don't know when you're going to go into labor. But that's just a big commitment for me, to wash my hair every single day. I just can't commit to that. I just simply cannot. And so maybe I'll wash my hair more frequently, but I'm certainly not washing it every single day. If you have long hair, you know what I mean. It is just a process, because then you either have to blow dry it or it air dries, and it's just like a lot of effort and it's exhausting. And it's like, no thank you. I'm just gonna throw my hair up in a bun anyway, if it's super messy. So why does it really matter? Who am I trying to impress in the labor and delivery room anyway? You know what I mean? Oh my God, that felt so good, so exhausting, but in like the best way. Like I feel re-energized, ready to go for a walk now. I love that. Just got my nails done for the last time before baby boy comes. That is a crazy feeling. We just went all different shades of blue. So we just did white on the pinkies and then all different shades of blue. I'm obsessed with how it turned out. Nice and simple, nice and basic. Look at how short they are. I like don't even recognize myself. Like literally Marissa 4 months ago would have never believed that I would have cut my nails this short. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of love them because I can like actually do things. You know what I mean? Like I like my long nails. They're definitely a moment. I'm definitely gonna get back to them eventually once he's a little bit bigger. But I can actually do things now. I can like open things by myself. I can pick things up off the ground. If you know, you know. With long nails, that like you'll like drop something and you're like, I just won't be able to pick that up. Like coins, things like that, you're not picking them up off the ground. It's just impossible. You're just not doing it with long nails. And I love my long nails and I'm definitely gonna get back into that. But right now, I'm in my short girl mom era. And so we're rocking the short nails. I'm also in my blue era, hence all of the different shades of blue. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I am going to wrap up the video here. I hope you guys like this vlog. It's so fun taking you guys through a full week because you get to see little snippets in comparison to a full day. So today is my last day at 38 weeks. And so I'm gonna start up my next one tomorrow when we will be 39 weeks. And that way we can take you through 39 weeks. And we'll see, we will see if we make it through 39 weeks before baby boy comes. Remember at the start of this video, I was like, maybe I'll just pick up my camera and I'll vlog and I'll go into labor. Listen, that didn't happen this vlog, but does that not mean it could happen next vlog? Hard to say. Stay tuned. Listen, people say pedicures put you into labor. So I'm ending the video now, but I could pick up the video tomorrow in labor. Stay tuned. Hard to say. If you guys like this video, please make sure you go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. You already know it supports my channel. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss another video that I post. If you haven't, make sure you follow me on my Instagram and TikTok so you can see other fitness, health, and lifestyle content that I post on there. And I will catch you guys here next time.